just inside 120 yards. Oh, and she didn't strike that one very well. Maybe a little indecisive. Back of the screen just slopes away and her ball released off the green. It's a little challenge right out of the gates for our defending champion. She made 8 birdies along with 4 bogeys yesterday and gets her first one today. And she definitely has to hit this solid and keep it low. And she's pulled it a little bit. Got a pretty nice release there.
For sure. When I look at her swing, I mean, it's technically very sound, so there's not an awful lot can go wrong. It's always with great rhythm. So again, not an awful lot that can go wrong. And then when the putter gets hot.
Welcome back to Hoakalei on the island of Oahu. This is Hyo Joo Kim, the holder of the LOTTE Championship trophy, or 3rd at the 5th.
Coming in from a nice angle, able to play up the entire length of the screen.
Great call, Kay. And this is Hyo Joo Kim for a birdie at 5.
Trying to shave off 2 shots on the bogey 6 that she made here yesterday, and does so. Can't come up short because there's a penalty area short left.
Yeah, Kay, only 40% of the field hitting this green.
And then you miss it long and it just bounds down into a low area. Coming out of a dodgy lie in the rough to an elevated green, but into the wind. She's very independent and confident on the greens. And she just shoved that one a little, and the wind took it even more. But I like this, going ahead and playing ready golf. This group is a hole behind suddenly.
Yeah, you can see there's nobody on the green up ahead, Kay.
Yeah. This pretty nondescript drive. I mean, the water does come in on the left, but unless you hit a big pull hook, it shouldn't come into play. I'm just trying to smooth a wedge in here.
Yeah, good shot.
Okay, that's a good shot, just past hole high. Much easier to get a good roll. That was not her best effort there. Hyo Joo Kim now for her par. That's a good solid stroke there.
But that plane more like 140. Yeah, that looked like a pretty nice shot. Brought that trajectory down beautifully. Karen, I always like to think of the hole being maybe 1 or 2 feet further away.
Yep.
Rather than trying to punch it, you know. Then you're bringing that bunker into play, and this wind can just sort of slap the ball down, even when it's with the wind.
Very low shot there, and you can see it just absolutely grabs.
You see a lot more players chipping from off the green because it's so grainy.
That's a little bit lower trajectory. That's the one you liked, right, Kay?
That was ideal. Almost perfect. Try chipping with a 7, 8 iron. Get that low bump and run go. You'll only play this probably like a 90, 95 yard shot. Have to guard against going long into the bunker. Yeah, she's not dialed in with that putter today. Even great putters can miss putts.
And it's consistently missed right here in the last.
She knows her capabilities. She hits that low shot that doesn't really carry very far, but it penetrates really well through the wind.
Makes it that's a perfect example of somebody knowing.
This wind is more like closer to 600, or feels like 600.
Ooh, that's a double cross.
Yeah, she didn't feel comfortable over that, did she?
No,
but it ended up short of the bunker.
Well, that's good.
114 yards back into the stiff wind, out of the rough. How's it going to react out of the rough? Well, looking good.
It's going to react really nicely is how it's going to react. Wow.
There. That's more like the Hyo Joo we're used to seeing. Riviere's not far from the Pacific Ocean.
No, you're right.
That was a 7-iron. Oh, it just didn't get up enough and rebounds down either in the bunker or very close to it. Has a good lie. Just hope she has a decent amount of sand under there. Hardly any green to work with, downwind. Downhill slider. Boom.
Oh,
that was a thing of beauty.
Welcome back to the LOTTE Championship presented by Hoakalei. Hyo Joo Kim on the tee at 13.
Kind of a stress-free driving. Oh, she got that to land softly and sit down nicely.
Yeah, she kind of turned away right when she hit it, like she didn't like it at her aim point. Which was left edge. Did she hit it? No.
I mean, what's not to like about that swing?
And get some good spank on that. Oh, that was really good. I mean, that is as good as you can do.
Yeah,
that is such a deep bunker. This close to a 20-footer. Got a good read off of Corpus. The mistake really was the tee shot. She tried to get too cute and landed right at the front edge of the green, and it bounded left down into that bunker.
That lower body steady here.
And this going way to the right, hoping to catch the bunker.
Oh.
And that, you know, that bunker comes close to the penalty area. Gonna probably come out with a pretty good amount of overspin. Ooh, unless she undercut it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and that's buried.
The bunker, it's very thin on sand. I think they need to drag some of this face sand down to the middle.
I don't think this is going to be too hard for her. I always think that if you get a plug shot and it's on the upslope of the bunker.
LPGA 코리아 유튜브 구독과 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 많은 사랑 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.